also one thing I want to like pin down immediately. Hang on, I'm trying to start both my live streams. There we go. One thing I want to pin down immediately is this iPad here. So it is the 6th generation and it is £84.99. But however, there is only one left in the stock room, guys. There's only one left in the stock room. This one is 128 gigabytes, Wi-Fi and cellular condition. So that means, guys, you have your own 4G inside the iPad, which is obviously really good for connections. So this one here is literally £84, so less than £100, guys, for this iPad. It runs off iOS 17, which means there is no limitations with what you can download in the App Store, guys. You can download literally any app you want to within the App Store. Also, it comes with a free lightning charging cable as well. Every single purchase comes with a free lightning charging cable. And you have a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 12-month warranty policy as well, guys. So you get a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 12-month warranty policy, as well as free next working day delivery. But you do have to order before 3:30, guys, if you do want the next day delivery. Just thought I'd let you know. Also, when it comes to our deliveries, all of our deliveries are DPD. So again, if you make sure you don't get your ordering done before 3:30, you are guaranteed a next day delivery, guys. So this iPad down below here, like I said before, there is only one left in the stock room. And this is literally the one that is probably the best bet for families, guys. Because again, like I said, it's under £100. Very good for people on a budget. And it is 128 gigabytes. This one is Wi-Fi plus cellular. So like I said, you pop in a SIM card, you get 4G as well inside this iPad. So that means, again, when you leave the house, you go outside, you can constantly have connections. Again, this one here, under £100, £84.99. Beautiful, but there is only one left. Then we've also got this iPad here, the iPad 5th generation, 9.7-inch screen display, 32 gigabytes, Wi-Fi only. It's £69.99. Again, £69.99. The original price for this, I'm not sure, I think it was like upwards of £70, but again, it has gone down, and again, it is now a pristine condition as well, which means it looks brand spanking new. So this one here does run off iOS 16, which means it does meet the minimum requirements to download apps into the App Store. So you need a minimum iOS for iOS 16 to download things like YouTube. So you can still download things with this iPad here. And also, definitely not least, because I've literally got so many iPads in my basket, it's absolutely insane. For example, iPad Airs, guys, iPad Airs. This one here is the 5th generation iPad Air, and it is 10.9-inch screen display. So this one is a bigger screen display. 64 gigabytes, Wi-Fi and cellular condition. So again, just like I showed you with the 6th generation, this one here also has the cellular capabilities. So essentially, all you have to do, guys, is pop in a SIM card, and then you have the 4G abilities as well with these iPads. So it also falls under a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what does that actually mean? So within the 30 days of buying, if you want to, for whatever reason, you can get your money back. No ifs, no buts, no coconuts. You can just get your money back. It's that quick and simple. You just get a refund online. Second of all, as well, we do give you a 12-month warranty policy, which again, it doesn't run out until December next year, guys. So very loads of warranty policies for that one. Again, this one here is a 64 gigabyte, but it is £269.99. Just received my order. It's immaculate. Thank you. Oh, no worries. So excited for you. That's really great news. Thank you for coming back. Also, guys, 15 days till Christmas. 15 days till Christmas, guys. So we need to make sure that we are getting our presents in now, because otherwise it's going to be too late. I'm actually really proud of myself. I've managed to do most of my Christmas shopping. Normally I leave it all till last minute, so I'm pretty pleased. So speaking of last minute shoppings, guys, I've also got iPads here that are a lot cheaper that also updates the most recent iOS. So this one here is the 8th generation, and this one came out in 2020, which means this one will continue to update to the iOS 26 for another further 2 years, so up until like 2028. This one here is Wi-Fi only, and it is a good condition, which means it's a grade B. And again, this one is £144.99. And I know what some of you are thinking, oh, okay, I was kind of hoping more like the £100 mark. Well, when it comes to the ones that have the 8th generation, this one actually is cheaper, because let me show you the one that is the competitor, if you will. And look at that price jump, £254.99, and this is for the 9th generation. Now, again, this one is 64 gigabytes and the cellular condition, so obviously you are paying a little bit more for it to have the cellular with it. But however, guys, if we are just talking about you want a regular iPad that has the most recent software on there and will continue to also update as well, guys, this is the one you are gonna want to look at. Again, this is the 8th generation, and look at the price of this, £129.99. Now I have two different prices for my 8th generations today. The reason why is because this one down below is a 32 gigabyte and it is a Wi-Fi only. However, the other one that I've also pinned down, the reason why that one is slightly more expensive by about like £15, the reason why is because it is 128 gigabytes. So there's suddenly a lot of gigabytes with that one. Again, the reason why I personally would say go for the 8th generation over the 9th generation, strictly because you guys are saving yourself money, and also because it updates the exact same software as the 9th generation also runs off of, guys. You can also attach Apple Pencil and Apple Pencil Pro with this one, guys. And this one down below specifically also has the cellular option as well. So again, pop in a SIM card, you got 4G. So I've got 3 different options for you guys when it comes to the Apple iPad 8th generations. So again, if you are after an iPad that has got the most recent software and ones that you can do your work with, look no further, the 8th generation is a bit of you. But however, if you are a family person and you have some kids and you're just thinking, I just want a cheap iPad for my kids, what have you got for me? I prefer preferably one that actually works. So this one here. This one here is £84.99. This one is the 6th generation and it is 128 gigabytes as well as Wi-Fi and cellular. So that means, guys, again, pop in a SIM card, you've got 4G on there, literally already locked and loaded. This one is 128 gigabytes, as I said before. So this one is the highest gigabytes I have on the 6th generation and it is £84.99. So again, under £100 for this iPad. And yes, it does run Roblox. It runs Roblox, Minecraft, Dress to Impress, Among Us, anything that tickles your fancy. And again, you can also download YouTube as well, and as well as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media platforms as well, guys. So the iOS this currently runs off of is iOS 17, which means, again, you can still download apps onto the App Store because you need a minimum iOS of iOS 16 to download the latest versions of the app. So these ones are still very much held by the App Store. The only difference is it just won't have the aesthetics of the liquid glass of the new update. That is the only difference. Also, the fact that we give you guys a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 12-month warranty policy. So what that means, guys, is basically if you got this today, say it's for a Christmas present, but then you realise within the 30 days that, do you know what, it's not a bit of you, you're not feeling it. Do you know what you can do, guys? Literally get your money back. No ifs, no buts, no coconuts. If you want to get your money back, guys, you very much can do so. All you have to do is literally go onto your main TikTok profile, select your orders, select the order that you want help with, and select request a refund, and then boom, you have your money back, guys. And again, it gives you a free returns label. You send it off in the post, and then when we physically receive the iPad and we can say, yes, this is Tom's iPad, we then put the money into Tom's account the same day we physically receive the item, guys. So that is how our refund system works. And that's not just for the lower end of the scale products either, guys. It's for everything. So whether or not you're looking at an iPad for £84.99 or an iPad all the way up to £200.69, regardless, every single one of these products falls under the 30-day money-back guarantee, the 12-month warranty policy, and free next working day delivery. However, if you do want a next day delivery, so you want it to come tomorrow, my kings and queens, you are going to have to get your orders done before 3:30. Now, again, the reason why I say before 3:30 is because that way, guys, you are able to get next working day delivery. So you're guaranteed to get that next working day delivery. If you order after 3:30 though, that means it's most likely going to come on Friday instead. So make sure, guys, that when we are doing our ordering, we do it before 3:30. Again, we only have about 15 days until Christmas, guys. So if we want to make sure we have the last of our Christmas shopping sorted, make sure we have a little look into the baskets. For example, hello. And the last time it was like, oh, it's okay, Bailey, absolutely fine. Thank you so much for coming back. I love that so much. So this here is the Apple iPad Air 2nd generation, 16 gigabytes, Wi-Fi only, £54.99. So again, this is perfect for someone that has light usage of iPads, but also really does need one as well. This one is also perfect for that. You can do your reading on there. You can also watch YouTube. You can then go on your social media platforms. This one is perfect for you. £54.99 today, and this is an iPad Air 2nd generation. We have also got other iPad Airs up my sleeve as well, but these ones are a little bit more expensive, so hold your breath. 3, 2, 1, there we go. So this one here, you are right, that one is locked on the software, but however, you can still download apps that are applicable to that software. You need a minimum iOS to download things like TikTok, you need a minimum iOS of iOS 13, so that means you can still get those apps onto those iPads. However, for example, there are iPads that have different softwares on them. So let's just run through them quickly so there's no confusion. So there's this one here, it runs off iOS 16, okay? So that means, again, you can still download things like YouTube, because YouTube, you need a minimum iOS of 16 in order to download the apps. So you can still download the apps with this one. And also you can play games such as Roblox, Minecraft, Among Us, Just to Impress, everything like that, as well as still being able to play on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything like that, because with social media platforms, you need a minimum iOS of iOS 13. So this one is also fine. Then we go up next one. So the next one is the 6th generation. This one runs off iOS 17. So again, as I said before, the previous platforms, you need a minimum iOS of iOS 16, iOS 13. So this one, again, across the board, can download any app you want to. There is no gaps when you can download the apps. However, if you guys specifically want the iOS 26, I have also got the iOS 26 as well. Give me 1 second. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Here, the 8th generation. Hi, I can say I received my iPad 16th generation. It's amazing. I'm so happy with it. Thank you. No worries, Caroline. No worries. So again, this one here is the 8th generation. This one came out in 2020. So just a little tip for you guys. If you are wanting the next generation of iOS, so you want the 2026 iOS, specifically because of how it functions, perfect. Then you are going to want the items that are 2020 and above. That goes for phones as well. However, if you guys are like, well, to be fair, I don't really need like the iOS 26 and the liquid bubbles and all that stuff. I just want an iPad that works and I can download the apps I want to without it crashing and without it saying no. What have you got for me? In that case, 100% guys, as I said before previously, have a little look at these deals, because like I said, under £100 for these iPads that you can still download apps on is absolutely a dream. So it's just more down to what you specifically use the iPads for. Again, if you need it for work and things like that, 100% upgrade it a little bit more, guys, and go for the iPad Airs 8th generation, 9th generation. However, if you don't need it for work, you don't need it for all the bells and whistles, and you're thinking, am I just paying extra just to say I have? Realistically, guys, save yourself some pennies and go for the 6th generation. 9.7-inch screen display, 128 gigabytes, and it's got these cellular connections as well, guys, which means if you pop in a SIM card, you've got 4G on this iPad. So again, if you're going on road trips, or if you have like a child with sensory issues and they would like need to be on like YouTube and stuff just so they can like regulate their emotions, this one is absolutely perfect, because again, like I said, it's got its own 4G. So if you are out and about, you don't have to worry about saying, oh no, darling, we don't have Wi-Fi, you can't play that now, because they've got Wi-Fi wherever they go, guys. So again, this one here is absolutely perfect for families for that reason. But again, if you are thinking, okay, Cody, that sounds beautiful, but however, I'm a professional and I need to have an iPad that keeps up with me in my work schedule, what have you got for me? Personally, guys, it depends on what you need it for. If you're looking for an iPad to help you with like commuting and things like that as well, this one is one I'd personally recommend for you guys. So this one is the Apple iPad Mini. The reason why I would suggest a mini is because, again, if you're traveling, this one fits better in things like pockets, bags, everything like that. And also, it has these cellular functions as well. So again, if you are going out and about and you do need to like do your work and things like that, this one's perfect. It's also got 64 gigabytes rather than the regular 32 gigabytes. So again, it's double the gigabytes with this one. Wi-Fi connections and cellular connections, as well as it being an iPad mini 5th generation, which means it will update to the most recent software of iOS 26. So again, this one here, if you're gonna be looking at the iPad minis, I highly suggest, guys, you take a look at this one, because the price for this one is £124.99. However, I have got other ones as well. These ones are slightly newer, and to be fair, guys, the look of them, they do look absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at this. So this one is the Apple iPad Mini 6th generation, okay? So again, if I'm just out here, like, upselling the most expensive stuff, guys, I'd be pinning this down to singing it up to the rooftops. But I am really trying to think about which one to be perfect for you guys individually, okay? So again, the 5th generation, I highly rep it, but the 6th generation is also good because, for instance, it's a full screen display. There is no button in the bottom, but there is a button at the top. The top actually functions as the fingerprint sensor, as well as the lock screen as well. This one is £264.99. You can pair Apple Pencil and Apple Pencil Pro with it, as well as the Apple Magic Keyboard, because it has these 3 magnetic dots on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but these ones here. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you. I brushed it, especially. So again, this one here, £264.99 is a really, really good price. So again, if you guys are thinking about which one in between the two, personally, I would say this one here, again, like I said before, £124.99. Then, what is the purpose of the Apple Pencil Pro? So I think it's basically just like a more updated version. So that's one product I don't fully know about, so I can't really speak much on it. Also, we don't personally sell them here. But all I know is the Apple Pencil obviously just connects to the iPad, in which you can then draw things on, use as a stylus. I believe the iPad Pencil Pro, sorry, will also be connected to more of the future release dates as well. But again, I could be wrong, so I'm happy to do some more research on that and come back to you with this one. So this one, again, if we are talking about which iPads are the best, is this one here, the 5th generation, the 7.9 inch screen display. So again, it's basically like the same size as a Kindle. So this is why I was saying it is perfect for if you're on the commute, you're on the go, and you're thinking, oh crap, I've got to get my train over there. And then you've got this like giant iPad you've got to try and like put in your bag. No. This one, it's so tiny, literally like, boom, pocket, getting on that train. Literally, again, this one here, Wi-Fi and cellular as well. The one pinned at the bottom. Yes, that is correct. The one pin at the bottom, this one here. Oh, thank you, Michael. Apple Pencil Pro adds advanced features like squeeze gestures, barrel roll, and haptic feedback. Oh, okay. So basically just like how you function is just a little bit better to use. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Michael. Very helpful. So yes, the one I just pinned down below is, like I said before, out of the iPad minis, personally I would suggest to get this one. Again, the reason why does a few more things. Oh, what is it like? Cook your dinner too. So this here, iPad mini, the 5th generation. Also, again, don't get me wrong, guys, the 6th generation will be better in regards to it just being like a newer model, obviously. So if we're comparing the two, obviously the 6th generation, if you have the pennies, it's going to be like better performance than the 5th. But in regards to the price and what it can actually do for you as well, you need to think about this. This one here can run off the same software as the 6th generation. Again, it's got Wi-Fi and cellular connections, whereas the 6th generation, we don't have the cellular connections in stock. And again, it's literally double the price. It's literally double the price. And this one here is £124.99. Also, when it comes to your spendings, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what does that actually mean? So that means if you spend £124.99 today and you're thinking it's a bit of a gamble, I cannot tell you enough how it's not. The reason why is because you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's your legal like guarantee to have and to hold for sickness and in health. So at any point you're thinking, nah, this isn't for me during the 9 days, you can send it back and get your money back, a full refund, guys. And how you get your money back as well, really quick and simple process. You don't even need to speak to us if you don't want to. You go onto your main TikTok profile. Hang on, I'll show you actually on my personal phone. Give me 1 second. Right, so this isn't a Clove phone, by the way. This is my own personal phone. So I'm showing you this on my own personal account, okay? So this here, if you want to get a refund through TikTok, guys, this is how easy it is. You go onto your main TikTok profile, go onto your orders, you tap on your orders, and then when it pops up, you select the order that you want help with. So for me, it will be like this screen protector here. And then it says return/request refund. You tap on that, we'll give you a free returns label, and then you send it off to us. As soon as we physically receive the item back and we can say, yes, this is Stacey's iPad that she wants a refund on, the money goes into Stacey's account the same day we physically receive the product, guys. Very quick and simple. So again, you have a whole 30 days to do that. So if, for example, again, you bought this from me now, it comes to you the next day delivery if you order before 3:30. And again, say, I don't know, Christmas Eve, you then think, oh no, I can't have this. What do I do? Send it back. Like literally, it doesn't matter like when you do it, guys. As long as it's within the 30 days, you are protected. Also, on top of that, we do give you a 12-month warranty policy as well. The only thing the warranty policy does not cover is things like accidental damages. Everything else we do cover, guys, ourselves. So again, we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 12-month warranty policy as well with every single product. Also, an extra little bit of icing on top of the cake as well. With every single purchase of an Apple product, we do give you a free lightning charging cable as well, guys. So whether or not it's the iPads or iPhones or even the MacBook chargers when we eventually do get them in, we do give you a free charger with every single purchase, guys. So this one here is the Apple iPad 8th generation. The reason why this one is so good, guys, is because like I said, this one does update to the most recent software of the iOS 26 if you do so wish to have this. It is 10.2-inch screen display, 128 gigabytes in this one. This one is a Wi-Fi only and it is a beautiful silver color, £144.99. But like I said, the next iPad that has the most recent software on it is upwards of £200, guys. I'm really not joking you. Let me show you right now. Literally, the next one that has the same software is this one. And also, while we're doing the comparisons, check out the gigabytes as well. They're offering a 64 gigabyte, whereas the 8th generation, they're offering you 128 gigabyte. For me, it's a no-brainer. Again, I'm out here trying to save money. I don't know about you guys, but if it gives you more gigabyte and it runs on the same software, literally no-brainer. So personally, guys, if I was you guys, I would seriously check out the 8th generation. Now, the 9th generation does come with cellular functions, which is stunning. But however, I'm pretty sure this one does as well. Yes. So this one here also has the cellular functions, and it is the 8th generation as well, guys. And look at the price drop in this one, £154.99. Now, personally, to me, that's a better price than £200 plus. So again, this one here, £154.99. It does update to the most recent software and will continue to update and be supported by the updates up until 2028. So this one is covered again until 2028. We do give you, again, guys, like I said before, you'll get sick of me saying it, but I won't stop telling you guys, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 12-month warranty policy with every single purchase, guys. So it doesn't matter what price you paid. So for example, if you paid like £69 for an iPad, or if you paid £200 for an iPad, you both have the 30-day money-back guarantee, the 12-month warranty policy, and free next working day delivery, guys. Also, when it comes to our products, guys, every single one of these, literally again, all these iPads comes with the free lightning charging cable. And again, no matter what you get, even if you're looking at iPhones, guys, even if you're looking at iPhones, check this out, for example. iPhone 12 Pro Max, excellent condition. So it's a grade A product, £299.99. And again, the reason why this one is more expensive, guys, is first of all, this one is a Pro Max. Second of all, it's in excellent condition. So that means it's a grade A product and it will look brand spanking new. Second of all, it is 128 gigabytes. So if you're thinking, why is this one a bit more expensive compared to the other ones? That would be the reason why. Let me compare to you for you the other ones. So for example, there's this one here. Another Pro Max again, but this one here actually is 512 gigabytes, way better price. But the only difference is the other one was in excellent condition, whereas this one's a very good condition. But if I'm honest with you guys, again, get this one. You're saving yourself more money. And look at the gigabytes they're giving you here. 512 gigabytes compared to the other one that was literally like, what was it, 128 gigabytes? Let me go back. My memory didn't serve me well. Let me go back. So this one... Yeah, guys, come on, what are we talking about here? This one's almost £300 at 128 gigabytes, right? But wait. The other one is like, well, obviously not about 300 quid. And it's giving you 512 gigabytes worth of storage. This one here, absolutely insane. And it is also a Pro Max camera as well. So with that, you get the 3 cameras at the back. You get the 0.5, which is essentially like taking a humongous step back when you're taking your pictures. It also has the ×1, which is basically just regular like angles. And then you have the ×2, which is basically a zoom. So those are different camera qualities we have there. So this one here is £269.99. And again, this one is cheaper compared to the other ones. And again, the only reason why is because the conditions are different. So the other one is in excellent condition, whereas this one's a very good condition. But look at the gigabytes, guys. 512 gigabytes on this iPhone 12 Pro Max. Like, honestly, guys, it's absolutely crazy if you don't hop on these deals. So again, speaking of the iPhone 12s, every single one of my iPhone 12s, every single one of them in the basket will update to the latest software, guys. So the iOS 26. So again, whether or not you're looking at the iPhone 12 Pro Maxes or the regular iPhone 12s. And by the way, pristine condition is the best condition we can ever give anything out in ever here at Clove Technology. So this being an iPhone 12 red color, which is highly popular. Again, pristine condition, 64 gigabytes, completely unlocked as well. £199.99. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, it also comes with the 30-day money-back guarantee and the 12-month warranty policy, guys. But I will say, do not get comfy with these stock. Do not get comfy with these prices because we do have minimal stock left, guys. And when I say minimal stock left, I'm being deadly serious right now. So, for example, when it comes to like these iPads, right? These iPads here, I'm literally looking at the stock count right now. And I've got like 1 in stock, 2 in stock, 1 in stock. These phones, again, literally low in stock. So please, please, please don't think that you're safe with your purchases, because like I said, if you pop something in your basket and you're thinking, oh, I'll save it for later, it might get sold out. So that's just a little bit of a pre-warning, guys. So it could very much get sold out. So make sure you hop on these deals, guys. Otherwise you will be missing out, okay? And again, I don't want anybody to miss out, because like I said, Christmas around the corner. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the stuff that you want. So going back to these iPads, this one here, Apple iPad 8th generation, 10.2 inch screen display, 32 gigabytes, Wi-Fi and cellular. Cody, will you be selling game consoles? Oh, that's a very good idea, but no, not to my knowledge, unfortunately, not yet anyway. So far it's just the iPads, it's just the iPads for now, and I'm just praying we get MacBooks back in again soon. But game consoles is a very good idea. So this one here, £154.99. Again, 10.2 inch screen display. So what that is basically this size, okay? So it's literally the same size as this one I have in my hand, but bigger than my face. It's a good size screen display for this one. And again, it's £154.99. It runs off the latest iOS software, which is the iOS 26. And again, this one is 32 gigabytes. So it's the regular storage for these iPads. And again, to you guys, I will be reminding you that literally in about half an hour, I'll be doing my next giveaway, guys. So that'll be coming up at 2:45. I'll be doing my next giveaway. So make sure you guys stick around for that. So like I said, 2:45 will be my next giveaway. So make sure we are on it for that. Again, back to the iPad 8th generations. We've still got this one in the basket section as well. This one, again, is the same one as the one I've just pinned previously, but the other one was a darker grey. This one is a lighter grey. This one is also, look at the storage on that, 128 gigabytes. Again, Wi-Fi only with this one, but it is a good condition, £144.99. And again, guys, you're getting the exact same software as the latest tech out right now, the iOS 26 with the liquid glass and all of the bubbles, all of that stuff. And again, look at the storage on there. But we've also got other iPads that also update to that same software as well of the iOS 26. Again, guys, pre-warning, you won't see another product in here besides iPad minis for around £100 mark for this software. The rest of them are going up to around like 200, 250. So this is why I'm saying to you guys, if you're looking at the iPad 8th generations, they genuinely are the best bet, especially when it comes to cost effect as well. So this one here is the 9th generation iPad, 10.2 inch screen display. So it's the same size screen display as the 8th generation as well, guys. Boom, boom. Don't know if that's where you. This here is a 64 gigabyte, so it is slightly less gigabyte, but it does have the cellular capabilities. So again, you pop in that SIM card, guys. You've got 4G. You can literally have signal anywhere you go. Literally anywhere you go. And this one is £254.99. Again, regardless, it still follows under the same money-back guarantee and the warranty as every item in the basket here at Clove. And again, guys, when it comes to things like customer service or anything like that, come and have a chat with us and talk to us on the live streams. Or again, equally, go into the product descriptions. There'll be a message button within the product descriptions. You can immediately talk to our customer service team. It's like a direct route to my customer service team. So make sure we utilize those as well. So, my kings and queens, I'll also be showing you this one here, which is the iPad Air 4th generation. So this one is a 10.9 inch screen display, a bigger screen display, okay? Again, this one's a bigger screen display, literally by like a few like 0.1 inches. This is 64 gigabyte as well, but this is a Wi-Fi only. But again, this is an iPad Air, okay? iPad Air 4th generation. I do have other iPad Airs, such as the 5th generation of the iPad Airs, and they are slightly more expensive. So again, this one here runs off of the same software, again, iOS 26, and this one is 64 gigabytes and is £239.99. Also, when it comes to payment methods, guys, we do accept things like Klarna Pay, PayPal, ClearPay, anything like that. So if you do want to spread the payments across, you very much can do so as well. I'm very much aware that it's a cost of living crisis. So again, if you're thinking, oh, there's no way I can afford that in all big one lump sum, we do also accept Klarna payment, guys, as well. But just make sure, obviously, we're being all sensible with things like that. So We've also got as well iPad Air 5th generation. Have a look at this one. This one is gorgeous. It's a lovely, lovely pink iPad. 10.9-inch screen display, 64 gigabytes, and it's a Wi-Fi only. It is £264.99. But take a look at just what it looks like, guys. It looks absolutely stunning. And again, imagine like, again, we all have one person in our brain when we're thinking about like different items. Well, at least that's how my brain works. When I'm looking at different things I can possibly buy people, my brain goes, oh, I think that person would like that thing. So I'm already thinking my sister would love that. Like, I'm imagining her opening it up on Christmas Day and I'm thinking, stop it. She'd be like so gassed. And again, the fact that you can also spread out the payments as well just makes things 10 times easier, guys, just for everyone. So this one here, £264.99. Again, 64 gigabytes as well. So it's double the gigabyte of 32, which a lot of the iPads do genuinely have. And this is 10.9-inch screen display. So it's also a screen display that is slightly bigger as well than the other ones available. Now, if you're not feeling the pink, that's absolutely fine, because I do also have one in another colour. And between us friends, this one here also has these cellular capabilities as well. So if you're thinking, oh, okay, yeah, do you know what, Cody? You've talked me into it. What are we talking about? The iPad Air 5th generation. Which one should I get? So if you like the pink, obviously go for the pink. But however, if you're not that fussed on the colour, may I divert your attention onto this one? The reason why, guys, is you get more for your money. That's literally the only reason why. This one here comes with the extra added bonus of these cellular features. Whereas the pink one I just previously pinned down for you guys is a Wi-Fi only. Still banging, still amazing, because again, some of you guys might say, well, respectfully, I don't use my iPad outside the home. In that case, as you will, whatever tickles your pickle. But this here, 5th generation, the fact that you can have Wi-Fi and cellular capabilities means it's perfect for commuting. Again, if you're going to college, uni, you want to do work as well. Or if you are like me and you are a content creator, obviously you're going to have to like travel from like job to job to go to different places. This would be essential for your work one. Got one. Amazing. Perfect, Adrian. Good for you. Honestly, guys, these ones are a really, really good deal when it comes to your work. And also the fact they connect to Apple Pencil as well means you can be sat there. Imagine you on the train with a little mini stylus. Check you out, you little working professional, you. And again, if we are talking as well about the commuting, I will also show you these little iPad minis. Now, the reason why is some people go, why do I want an iPad mini compared to the other iPads? Dude, when I told you about the commuting, this one's no joke. The fact that it is smaller, about 7.9-inch screen display, it means that literally you can have it in your pocket if you want to. It can fit into any size bag that you want to have. And again, it has the Wi-Fi and cellular capabilities. So again, like I said, if you are like me and you want to like go from job to job and you have to do the commuting, this one's perfect to do your work on the go. Especially if you are in college or in uni. And also, guys, like I said, the price is even better, £124.99. And it's a 64 gigabyte as well. So the two that I kind of like can compare this to is I've got the iPad mini, obviously this one here, the 5th generation, is a 7.9-inch screen display, £124.99. Now I have got some other iPad minis, and hold on to your hats, guys, because these are brilliant, these are beautiful, but they are double the price, okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. So again, have a look at this one, 3, 2, 1, you know what I mean? It's double the price. But again, it runs off the exact same software as the 5th generation. So honestly, guys, if I was genuinely looking for an iPad, I would go for that one. I go through so much storage. I love taking nature photos, and Apple Pros are used to edit it. No, yeah, honestly, I use literally like all my editing stuff I use on these iPads. And this is only the iPad 7th generation as well. Like, guys, if you go onto the TikTok like page, like quickly, like the Clove TikTok page, the videos that I've been making and things like that, I literally use to edit like from these iPads. And also, massive PSA, I am not an independent influencer. I do not work for like lots of different brands. I only work for Clove Technology. So that means, guys, I don't get sent this for free. This is literally my work iPad that I use for work, and when I finish, I have to leave it here. And that means I have to use these for my job. So I know how these run. And trust me, guys, these work perfectly. Again, with the things that I need specifically within my role, I need to take interesting pictures. I need to make sure they look good as well. I also need to take some videos as well, editing, everything like that. So I need technology that keeps up with me. So these iPads, guys, very much do so. Now, the one I'm specifically using is the 7th generation. Now, unfortunately, we have sold out of the 7th generation. The only other iPad that I can kind of compare it to is the 8th generation here. Now, if I'm honest with you, you're kind of getting the better end of the deal there, because the reason why, 7th generation, the one I'm using, even though I literally, no fault, I absolutely love it, the software it's capped at is 18.72. Now, again, I can download any app I want to, absolutely any app I want to. There's no restrictions because you need a minimum iOS to download apps. And since this one's 18.72, this one was the most recent software up until September this year. Then it changed it over to iOS 26. So this means it's still compatible with every single app on the App Store. But the 8th generation down below, because it came out in 2020, it is compatible with the iOS 26. So it will continue to update, and will continue to update up until 2028, guys. So you've got tons of time with this iPad down below. And also it's £144.99, whereas the other iPads, you're looking at upwards of £200. Give me 1 second to pin it down just to show you. Literally this one here, just the iPad up from that one. So I just showed you the 8th generation. Take a look at the 9th generation. I'm not like taking a massive leap away to, like, you know, the most amazing one. I've literally jumped up one. Can you show me the newest one? Yes, no worries, of course I can. So the ones that we have, guys, I personally put down this one here, which is the Apple iPad 5th generation. Now, I've got 2 different versions, okay? I've got this one here, and I've also got a pink one. So I'll pin down the pink one very quickly. So this one here. They both have the same gigabyte as well. Imagine an iPad Air with an OLED screen. It'd be so lush. No, literally, I'm pretty sure, where did I read something about, I think I read something like that earlier on. It's flashing into my brain. It'll come to me in a second. Hang on. So annoying. But yes, but then we've also got the 4th generation iPad Air as well. So it's this one here. Again, 10.9-inch screen display. So it's the same, 64 gigabytes. So again, same amount of gigabytes. It is cheaper and it runs off the same software. So if you are thinking, what's the difference between the 5th and the 4th? Obviously, the 5th will be better, obviously, because it's obviously like the next step up. But however, if we're thinking about prices and what we're actually using the iPad for, if it's just for the software and just for the apps, look at the cheaper options, guys. Genuinely look at the cheaper options, because again, like I said, it is Christmas time. Everyone does kind of want to save money as well as get the most decent stuff. So I'm here, guys, to be your middleman and say, hey, I've got decent stuff and I've got decent prices. What are we saying? So obviously, going back to this one is the most expensive iPad Airs out of all of them, okay? So I will show you all of them so you can see all of the prices. But again, this one here, to be upfront, is the most expensive iPad Air in the basket. But the reason why this one is the most expensive, and it is only most expensive by £5, but still, like I said, is on this iPad, do you have the Good Notes? Oh, good question, Summer. I will literally Google that for you right now. Because thing about me, guys, what I don't know, I'll literally Google so you have your answer up in front. I won't ever say, yeah, bro, trust me if I don't know. So, iPad Air 5th Gen, does it have Good Notes? Yes, the iPad Air 5th generation M1 chip 2022 works perfectly with Good Notes, supporting the Apple Pencil 2nd Gen for a smooth note-taking experience through some used notes battery as well as heavy usage. It genuinely provides excellent performance for Good Notes 5/6 as well. So yes, it does. So that is for that one there. Beautiful. No worries, Summer, no worries. Again, guys, with this one down below, it is, again, like I said, the most expensive iPad Air. But again, the reason why this one is, no worries, Summer, no worries. This one here is Wi-Fi and cellular, okay? So what you're paying the extra £5 for with this one is you've got the added bonus feature of having 4G as well on there. What about number 5? Thinking of that one? Oh, okay, Kaz, no worry. Let me have a little look at that one. What are you thinking? Oh, number 5. Okay, right. So this one is the 8th generation. So this one will update to the iOS 26. So the liquid glass and all the bubbles and everything like that. Beautiful, bravissima. Now, this one also has the added bonus feature of the cellular. So again, what that means is you pop in a SIM card, you've got 4G, 5G, wherever you go. Same situation with your phone. Again, you can connect to the Wi-Fi when you're in your house, but when you want to go for a McDonald's, 4G takes over. Same situation with the iPad here. So if I'm honest with you, it all depends on if you will use it outside of the home. So if you are using it for commuting, perfect. This one is amazing for you. And again, it's under £200. Whereas like I said before, we're going into the 9th generation iPad Airs. They're going upwards about £200. So this one is very cost effective as well. But let me also talk to you about Same grade, by the way, same model, 8th generation. I'm not diverting from that. But however, this one here, slightly cheaper, and you got more gigabytes here. But the only difference is this one's a Wi-Fi only, whereas the other one has the cellular connections. So for you, it's very much, if you want to use it outside of the home and you want to use it, like have the 4G option, 100% stay with your best bet, stay with the fifth item number 5. But however, if you're thinking, realistically, I will only just connect it to Wi-Fi, save yourself the pennies, go for the one that's £144.99 because you get more gigabytes with it. Because look at this, 128 gigabytes, whereas the one that we were previously looking at, let me repin it for you. This one here, £154.99 is a 32 gigabyte. So again, you are paying more for this cellular edition. So again, it's for the 4G, but realistically, Kaz, it's up to you. If you would use the 4G, 100% go for the 5th generation. And as I said, this one is one of the cheaper options for this service. But as I said before, if you don't really use the 4G option, you think, would it be a little bit of a waste? Save yourself what, like a tenner? And literally go for this one here because you've got way more gigabytes here. Literally 128 gigabytes versus 32 gigabytes. So that's what we're looking at there, Kaz. Fingers crossed I've answered your questions for that one. And again, either way, regardless, whether or not you have like the item number 5 or item number 4, they all fall under the same 30-day money-back guarantee, the 12-month warranty policy, and a free next working day delivery. So as soon as you purchase, guys, and quick side note, if you purchase before 3:30 p.m. this afternoon, you're guaranteed to get next day delivery. And as well, it's always free, but you're guaranteed to get it tomorrow. So picture this, you wake up in the morning, tea in one hand, iPad 8 in the other. Oh, woohoo! But again, you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So it comes through your door tomorrow, but then 10 days later, you decide, oh, do you know what? I just found out I'm getting another one for Christmas. Or I just found out I don't even like iPads. Whatever your excuse is, you don't need to come up with a mastermind plan. It can just be I don't want it. If it's within the 30 days, guys, that is the only, what's the word, speculation? Is that the specification? Yeah, that's the only bit. It's 30 days. That's the only rule you have to follow. Apart from that, guys, if you just want to send it back, you can literally get your money back. It's that quick and simple. So you have your 30-day back money guarantee and a 12-month warranty policy as well. Do you have any other payment options? Yes, Summer. I will also show you those as well. So all our payment methods are secure as well. So when you go through the payment methods, it is, first of all, you see that little green security mark as well. Hang on. I'm going to pretend I'm going to buy something and I'm going to show you what the page would look like, okay? So I'm going to add it to my basket. Lucky me, I'm getting myself an iPad. It's the Clove account, so I better not. Remove all, remove this one. Beautiful. Cool beans. Oh, also, have a little look, guys. Some of them might have some vouchers, so have a little look there, okay? Right, so we've got that. We're going into checkout. So first of all, guys, one thing I want to point out, this message here, your information is secured and encrypted. Please make sure, guys, whether or not you're looking through us or just ever online shopping, when you do that, make sure you do see those secured messages, okay? Anyway, when we're going into what payment methods we actually do accept, guys, these ones here, okay? So have a little look. So we have the debit and credit if you want to, Apple Pay, PayPal, Klarna, and PeerPay,